Alright, have you got any water?
No.
You fucking kidding me?
No. We both look fat as fuck.
I was thinking that. I was thinking in the last video how fat my face looks.
You look a little thick, mate.
I've been getting high as fuck every single night and just like eating loads of food because of my toe for pain relief.
Yeah. Oh, is that the?
Nah, it's legit. I don't like it. Just mongs me out weed. Like I can't do anything. This is the
What the fuck is that?
This is cracking.
Bro, it looks like chewing tobacco.
One of my favourite pre-workouts. Well, it's gonna be chewing tobacco because we don't have any water, do we?
Oh, you got to put it in there.
we both got to do this pre-workout like dip. How do you do? I think it.
Alright. Bro, that's fucking horrible, man. Go!
Go!
Hey, should I put that bit in my lip? That's some good shit, mate.
Mate, what?
So,
Oh,
today we're going to be hitting...
hang on, like a paste. Oh, it's like a paste. A really strong paste.
Oh, look at that. What is that? Ah! I want some more. Oh, look at that.
Ah!
Right, I'm actually going to take this.
Fuck. That's probably what I want. I'm not very happy. Do you want to know why I'm not very happy? Number one is I had the most fucking epic vlog. No, sorry. It's a PG Christian YouTube channel. I had the most freaking epic job. Fuck! I had the most epic vlog. It was sick. It was the mother of all vlogs. Do you know what I did? I went onto my camera and I formatted the SD card, mate. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been having a tantrum. All that footage is gone. The show must go on, okay? Reason number two that I'm not happy. My microphone has run out of battery. That is also extremely irritating. And reason number three is I've contracted a minor case of Ebola AIDS cancer and I'm probably going to die in the next 25 minutes. Spread to my lungs now. I like videos to have a start, beginning, and an end. I'm currently having like cold sweat, so I might drop dead in the next 15 minutes probably. I like videos to have a start, beginning, and end. This video is going to be a compilation of random clips from throughout the last couple of weeks. Basically, I went to an event in Motion, filmed with my mate Unglued, aka Josh. We all trained together, had a big session. I filmed a big chest workout for you. It was really good. I looked incredible. I basically looked like Ronnie Coleman, except probably slightly bigger and leaner. Then I went and picked up Alex from the train station, Aesthetic Alex. I got a megaphone and I said that he was there to meet a 13-year-old girl and that he was a nonce in front of everyone at the train station. And then he had to get in the boot of the car because there's no space in the actual car. And then we went back to Alex number two's, mixed, went out to Motion. We went out to Motion in that order and had an absolutely sick time. There's also absolutely other wonderful things in that video. Saved the world from a Russian sleeper cell that had been in a bunker since the 1970s. Saved the world from nuclear apocalypse. I prevented the global warming emergency, so that's completely fine now. And also went to space. So that was a couple of things that I did, but unfortunately the vlog is not here.
Everybody, make some noise for the last one for my DJ.
One, two, three, four.
No, because I tagged him and I went,
Oh, Leon, are you sleeping?
You're a fucking cunt, mate.
You have to be.
What the fuck is that?
Do you know what time it is?
You'll fuck up, mate.
You have to be out of the house in 1 hour's time.
Alright, after rudely waking Dion up with a microphone, we then got in the car and embarked on a journey from Cardiff to Bristol, which is about, I think it's pretty close, only about an hour. And that is when we trained, where I filmed you guys a chest video, and we deleted all the footage that I got. So, unfortunately, as I filmed all the, like, night out footage on one camera, and then all the workout stuff on the other, it currently looks like a video of just, like, me going out 24/7. It doesn't help either that my last upload was, like, me going out. I swear to God, this channel is going to be more than just me going on nights out. So we went to the run event at Motion in Bristol, which is a big ass club. I managed to sneak backstage next to Dimension, which is pretty fucking cool because I've seen the guy live loads and he does absolute bits. And I was like low-key fangirling and stood next to him. Just did the old confident walk through with a big camera and pretend that you're meant to be there.
Feels like someone just ripped my fucking toenail off.
And then throw it back to a few weeks ago. I don't know what I said last time, but I've had some issues with my toe. I haven't been able to walk very well. I have had issues training because of my toenail. And I've basically ended up having that removed, which wasn't the funnest of experiences. Like in this clip here, if you're squeamish, definitely look away. I'm like taking the dressing off it for the first time after my toenail has been like ripped out by the freaking doctor in my local little hospital. Like we're meant to do it properly under like anesthetic and at a proper surgery, but he was like, mate, the waiting list is so long, we can do it now and just get it over and done with in my little room at the back end of the surgery, or you can wait, get it done properly in next year and risk having an infection and like losing your toe. So I was like, dude, just fucking do it. That's healed up nicely since this. I'm on the road to recovery. I'm walking again. I'm probably going to have to get it removed again because the doctor actually did it wrong. In terms of training stuff, I've been cutting for the last 4 weeks. I just wanted to get myself in like a better place mentally and physically before starting like a small calorie surplus. Like I'm still training. I'm still really smashing the training. But until I'm with like Tom and Alex and we're all moved in together, I think that's going to be when I really get like super motivated and people are going to like be calling me out for steroids again, where I just blow up and look juicy as fuck. But as you can see, compared to what I was, leg progression is coming on nicely. One of the main things we're going to try and do in this bulk is just sort out all my imbalances, fully rehab my leg, get a nice, strong set of quads on me again, just because one of my quads has atrophied so much. It's just great to be able to train with like decent intensity again and finally start to sort my shit out and rehab my knee. Obviously, that's loads better. Obviously, the toe was causing me issues, but yeah, like I'm not really going to make any significant progress until I'm in a calorie surplus again. Being super busy, we did a mini restock on Wobbs, like literally a last minute one. We found 50 units left over in the factory and they completely sold out within 20 minutes. I'm getting loads of messages about the 2 new products that we have got coming. We've just finalized the formulas and the designs for those, and we'll have a date very soon, but that is looking like mid to late January 2020. We just wanted everything to be absolutely perfect. So big shout out for that, guys. Big shout out for the support on RET. We've been filming content for that. Also, I recorded a podcast style video for RET on mindset and just kind of me freestyling and me just having some thoughts and stuff. I will be starting a podcast, but that is going to be once I'm moved in with the boys, so I can get like a proper studio set up and like proper bits set up so you can record it properly and make the quality sick. But for now, I'll just give you guys a little snippet of what I recorded for. What's good, what's Gucci, what is happening, people? It is currently 8 AM and I'm sat on the beach right now. There's been a big storm. Basically what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to chat some shit about environment and how environment influences the way you think and the things that you do and the person that you become, and how important it is to be in a good environment, and my morning routine. I feel like these 2 things are really important and they've been on my mind the last week. Like I've thought about them heavily. I just kind of want to share some thoughts. I am not good at vlogging in public. Like I fucking hate it. There's a guy sat right next to me, there's a whole car park. What you do is you make yourself like the scene. You think of the worst possible thing that could happen. If you want to overcome any fear, you think of the worst possible thing that could happen, the worst scenario, and you put yourself in it. So obviously I have like some issue with being, although I'm like relatively don't give a fuck, I have some like low-key issue with maybe being judged. You have to put yourself in those situations to get over it. And I find the less videos I record, the less things I do where I'm doing shit like that, the like more it affects me. Like when I'm on a roll, when I'm creating videos all the fucking time. I literally do not give a shit what anyone says. So here's what we're gonna do right now.
I'm currently sat in the fucking car on my own, talking to myself like a weirdo. And yeah, I'm severely autistic. And I don't really know what I'm saying right now. So I just shouted into a microphone. And the guy's probably like, what a fucking weirdo next to me. But at the end of the day, mate, it doesn't really fucking matter because you're gonna die soon anyway, does it? So, yeah. Alright, I think I do.
I think that's probably enough. But anyway, so what I'm trying to say is that now that guy's going to be staring at me and everyone on the beach is going to be looking at me and being like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? But I don't really care because I've just done the worst possible thing. So as awkward, as uncomfortable as that was, the more you do the things that scare you, the easier it becomes to overcome. So that's what I want to say. It's like going to the gym. It's like when people get really scared to go. What I recommend is going to like the grittiest, most steroidy, hardcore bodybuilding gym that you can fucking find and train with like the biggest, juiciest, most dickhead, meathead looking guy. And it'll be scary as shit. But he will put you out of your comfort zone and he will make you grow as a person and you will experience gains like you've never experienced before. He might even share some of his trend and steroids with you as well. But anyway, yeah, that's my philosophy for that. So let's talk about some morning routine. First thing is first. What I do is I get up early. I'm not naturally an early riser. Like, I've seen all this shit on social media. I don't know if you guys have seen it a while back, and it was like how some people are designed to get up later, and how you should listen to your body's rhythm, and how you should get up late. And why I think there may be evidence supporting that some people are more designed to wake later and to be more productive in the evening. I think it is fucking dumb to get up late. Whenever I'm miserable, whenever I'm depressed, if you guys have ever been really sad, if you guys have ever suffered from like any kind of depression, you're not getting up early at the crack of dawn, are you? You're sleeping in till like 11, 12, 1. You're going to bed really late. You're getting up really, really late just because you don't have that motivation. And for me, getting up early, even when you don't want to, dragging yourself out of bed towards a goal that's bigger than that instant gratification of just fucking lying there in a warm bed, getting up in like a cold environment when you're tired, when you're groggy, when you don't want to get up. That one thing alone is like is enough for me. Like, that is a small victory in itself. And then you're setting yourself up for the day to win already. So you've done that one thing, and that one thing is going to lead on to other things. Another thing as well is you associate one habit with another habit. So let's say you make a cup of tea. What you're going to do is you're going to put a tea bag in first, and then you pour the water in. You always do it like that. You always do it that way because it's just tied together into your brain. So when you start to form this like chain, this cascade of habits, you get this like domino effect of like positive things happening. Have you ever been on a night out? You've been to a club and you go to bed really late, and then you like take the day off the next day, and you get up at like really late, like 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then your whole day is fucked. Your whole day is offset because you haven't started that day like correctly, and you've basically like shifted it, and you don't have that positive domino effect. You have like a negative one. So it works both ways. And a lot of high performers, like everyone that performs well and everyone that performs high, people that are smashing it in the vast majority of cases, whatever they're doing, they're all fucking early risers. They're getting up. There's a quote, and it's like, never let the sun catch you sleeping. And this ties into my later point as well. And for me, getting up early before the sun has risen is so important to starting the day right. So what I'm doing at the minute, I'd like to change this, and I will get up early in the summer, is I'm getting up at 6:30 a.m, set my alarm for 6:30, maybe a little bit later because I'm just getting back into it. I get up at 6:30, wake up nice and early, drag myself out of bed when I don't want to, and when I'm out of bed, it feels fucking good. Like, I'm like, all right, we're smashing this day. We've dragged ourselves up early. We don't want to get out of bed, but we've done it, and it kind of encourages you to work towards something that's like greater than yourself. So number one is I get out of bed. What I then do is I'll go piss, I'll go weigh myself, I'll wash my face, I'll brush my teeth. Number two, just as important, is I'll make my bed. I watched a video once, and it was on a Navy SEAL. I think it's still on YouTube. And it was like, why making your bed every morning is important. And his logic was that is if you instill like this excellence and this high quality of like doing this one simple task and making your bed in you in the morning, one, it sets you up for the rest of the day really well and puts you in a great mindset. Two, regardless of how your day has gone, you will always be coming back to like this beautifully made bed. And three is it's a victory. It's another thing off the list, another task that you've done. It's another little dopamine spike from long-term investment rather than instant gratification. You know, things like social media, like you get an instant gratification of it. You get a little dopamine spike, which is the chemical in your brain that's like a link to addiction, things like that. You snort a line of cocaine, it's dopamine. That's why I don't really like cocaine. I try and avoid it every other day. 7 till 8 p.m. I don't have it. All the other times I do. But yeah, anyway, so it's linked to dopamine. So what I do is I then make my bed. I don't use social media in the morning. Like, I will not consume social media in the morning. If I start to consume it, I find that like everything cascades into like this pit of negativity. Make my bed. What I then do, dying of a cold. What I then do is after that, I'll get in my car while it's still dark, drive somewhere, drive to the beach, drive to anywhere, wherever I'm at, or if I'm in like a nice area. Ideally, I don't have to drive, but I like to get away from home a little bit. I'll then go for a walk in the morning. I haven't done it this morning just because it's about 80 mile an hour winds outside and recording this video. I'll then go for a morning walk. I'll listen to a podcast and then get back in my car. I'll read a chapter of a book. I'm currently reading Ego is the Enemy. It is absolutely sick. And have my vitamins as well before I leave the house. It's important to mention that. So all this will be done fasted. I won't have breakfast, and then listen to a book in silence, and then I'll go to the gym and train. I'm currently training in the morning just because, again, like I find I've been looking at like the habits and things that people that perform well do, like high performers, people that are smashing it in business and in life, and there's this like correlation between waking up early, training really early, doing things before the crack of dawn, and there's so many other reasons like why I do all these things. Like, it all ties in. So like, I highly suggest having a morning routine and sorting a morning routine out, because it can change your life, you know. And it's what separates people down here from people up here. Like, you put the systems in place and they're going to lead on to other things. Like, you're going to associate one positive thing with another positive thing. It's going to cause like a positive domino effect. When I'm miserable, when I'm depressed, like I don't get up early, I don't have a morning routine, I don't do anything. I'm not going to say that's the cause of like my depression and why I feel like shit, but it certainly contributes, or it makes it worse and like pushes me deeper down the rabbit hole. There's like, you've got to have some kind of structure in your life, especially if you're self-employed, especially if you're not working full-time and you don't have that structure instilled from like a 9 to 5 job like me. You have to like put that structure in. When I was at uni, when I was growing this YouTube channel, or my YouTube channel, this is going on the ROT site. When I was growing my YouTube channel, I would structure all my days to the hour. That's one thing that I forgot that I want to say. I would get up at like 6 a.m, go for a walk, have a shower, and every hour of every day would be structured. From 6 till I think about 8, I would read, I'd listen to a podcast, I'd do some work, either uni work or YouTube work. I'd then go to uni depending on my timetable. I'd then go to the gym and train. I'll then come back, film, edit a YouTube video, and then I'll go to bed. Like, every hour of every day is structured. If you want to excel more than mediocre, you have to be willing to do more than fucking mediocre. And the bare minimum is getting up, going to work, watching TV, and maybe training if you like the gym. Like, that is the fucking bare minimum, and you're not going to get the bare minimum from doing the bare fucking minimum. But a thing I want to add as well is, before I go to bed every single night, this is very important, is I diary. So I schedule my day. I haven't done this yet, that reminds me. I set myself up for the day. I know what I'm doing, so the thoughts are in my head, and I'll basically plan what I'm going to do by hour. So I'll have like, this hour I'm going to record this video. I have done this morning. This hour I'm going to record this video, this hour I'm going to train, this hour I'm going to do this hour I'm going to do this. I'll write down 3 essential tasks that need to be done throughout the day, and then I'll have a series of residual tasks as well. So I'll just label them as like R, which would be nice to get done if I have time. And then I have 3 tasks as well relating to my health. So that's normally going to bed by a certain time, which I always fail. I'm creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. The certain amount of steps, or just absolutely fucking nailing my diet. And then I'll also have 3 things that I'm grateful for. That's what I haven't done and need to do. So I'll stop for a minute, reflect, and kind of think about like why my life is so good. Currently right now, I'm sat on the beach. I'm recording a video on the beach at 8 a.m. in the morning, doing a job that I fucking love. I've got good health, I can walk, I can run, I'm in like a good place mentally, and I have a car, you know, I can drive, the list goes on. Like, I'll write down 3 things. I have a family that love me, I have a sense of direction. I might not be in the place that I want to be, but I know what to do, like I know what I want to do. And yeah, we've been going for 15 minutes, we've got about 15 minutes left, so that's my morning routine. And yeah, DJ set was absolutely sick, was absolutely mad. The more I do it, the more I love it. Like, I've got this like bug. And I've been thinking recently, you know, everything seems so out of reach and it seems so unrealistic when there isn't a music scene down by you and you just want to play sets and you want to do fun shit and just make music. Everything seems so out of reach, but you're always going to be too old, you're always going to be too young, you're always going to be not have the connections. There's always going to be a reason why you shouldn't do something, and the people that succeed are the people that say fuck all those reasons and absolutely put their heart and soul into it anyway, and then they get there. So I will get there, I will do it. I'm on a quest to produce at the minute. If I want this to be like a full-time thing, I need to treat it like a full-time job. So starting from tomorrow, I'm doing 2 hours production every single day before I do anything else. So I'm prioritizing that over everything, and I'm gonna go from there and basically see where it comes. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for the love on the site, boys. I think we're just over 200 members at the minute, which is absolutely mad. There is a link down below to the Facebook page if you want to get involved. I'll just accept you to it, even though it's for members only at the minute. Don't tell Tom and Alex. I'll accept you to that if you join. Link below to my SoundCloud if you want to check that out, my other Instagram. That there's going to be some big changes going on soon. Also, okay, I've basically been single for almost 2 years now. That is a very long time. And every single day, I still shed a tear over my ex-girlfriend that I'm still completely in love. No, I'm joking. I don't really shed a tear. I shed an internal tear. But anyhow, obviously, yeah, I've basically been single for 2 years now. And I was thinking, and before people watch us go, oh, Mo, you haven't been single for 2 years. You were seeing me, but you didn't put me on social media. Okay, we won't mention that here because I don't like, I've learned about making relationships public on social media. Anyhow, continuing that statement, I've basically been single for the best part of 2 years now. And as I'm ill, and as the winter months draw upon us, and I start to get cold, I start to get fat, and I start to get more tired, and I get sicker from my Ebola AIDS cancer, I've decided that I want a girlfriend. So it's a temporary position, probably about 2 to 3 months until summer comes and I have better things to be doing, and the days are longer and the sunshine is brighter and the girls wear less clothes. So it's probably going to be about 2 to 3 months and then I'll bin you off when I get bored of you. But yeah, put your applications down below for a girlfriend. You have to, I'm feeling pretty needy. Like, I'm normally quite an independent, strong young man, but I'm feeling pretty needy at the minute. You have to be able to give me love. You have to be able to make me good food. And you also have to be able to, I don't know, you boys choose the third criteria. But anyway, yeah, big love for the site. Thank you so much, boys and girls. Bada bing, bada fucking boom. Peace out. I love you to bits. Thank you. Good night. Fuck off.